You knew which side of the bed I slept on. You knew the look I got when something was wrong. You learned my silences before my sentences and stayed through every version of my storm. I remember how you held me like you belonged there, like letting go had never crossed your mind. So how do I make sense of what came after, when what we had once felt so hard to leave behind? The memories aren't what hurts me. I know every one of them was real. What hurts is knowing all those beautiful moments still somehow brought us here. How could you love me and still leave? How could you know me that well and still let me go? You held me like I was where you wanted to be. So how did I become somewhere you couldn't stay? I'm not saying that you lied. I'm not saying it wasn't real. I just need to understand how something we both felt could still end like this. How could you love me and still leave? I saw you tagged in a photo on a Tuesday. You looked like you were doing more than fine. And the strangest part wasn't seeing you happy, it was realizing I used to know that smile. We knew each other better than most people, know the parts of themselves they never show. Now we're strangers who happen to share a history, and I still don't know how we became this way. Maybe love and staying were never the same thing. Maybe you can mean every word and still need something the two of us couldn't give. How could you love me and still leave? How could you know me that well and still let me go? You held me like I was where you wanted to be. So how did I become somewhere you couldn't stay? I'm not saying that you lied. I'm not saying it wasn't real. I just need to understand how something we both felt could still end like this. How could you love me and still leave? Maybe you didn't leave because the love ran out. Maybe you left because love alone wasn't enough to work it out. And that's the part I still can't find a way around, because there's no one left to blame when two people love each other and still can't make it work. How could you love me and still leave? How could you know me that well and still let me go? You held me like I was where you wanted to be. So how did I become somewhere you couldn't stay? I know you love me, I know I loved you too. I just wish that love had been enough for two. How could you love me and still leave? I'm not angry, I'm not asking you to come back. I just never learned how to stop loving someone who loved me back and still left